Morning, folks. So this morning we're going to crack some eggs. We're looking for double yolks. Let's see how we go here. Now the chances of getting there we go. The chances of getting a double yolk egg are meant to be 1 in 1,000. So that was a very, very good start. Let's try for a second one. 1 in a million. That's 1 in a million. We'll try for a third. So in theory, if it's 1 in 1,000 for getting a double yolk egg, getting 3 in a row would be 1 in a billion chance. But getting this next egg would still be 1 in 1,000. Let's try it. And another double yolk. So you can see there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What would come after 1 in a billion? 1 in a trillion? Here's another egg. So the chances of this, according to what I've read, of being a double yolk egg would still be 1 in 1,000. There we go. What was that meant to be? 1 in a trillion? I still got 2 more eggs. Let's give it another shot. And that is another double yolk egg. So that's actually 5 in a row now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 10 yolks there. And finally, one last egg. I don't even know what this would be. Would that be 1 in a quadrillion? So the chances of this being a double yolk egg, in theory, should be 1 in 1,000 as well. And we have 1, 2 yolks. So that's 6 double yolk eggs in a row. Now, how did we do this? Well, this is a packet of 12 eggs from the Good Farmer here in Western Australia in Gingin. I'd had actually already cracked 6 eggs, and they had also been double yolk eggs. So there's another theory which says that a pattern is more likely to continue than not. So I actually had a fairly good belief that the next eggs would also be double yolk eggs. It's still very, very, very improbable in theory. And when you're starting to look at those sorts of probabilities, a 1 with many, many, many zeros behind it, you start to have to wonder if there's something else going on. Just because something is extremely improbable doesn't mean it's impossible, of course. So I did a bit of research about this, and there's a few things that I think might be going on. Firstly, as you can see here, these are very, very large eggs, 900 grams. That means each egg is 75 grams. Logically, if you are going to get double yolk eggs, they're probably going to be large. So there's a selection bias here for, not a selection bias, but a selection here for, I guess, eggs this size being more probable having double yolks. I also read that it's possible to have certain breeds of chickens that are more likely to yield double yolks. So all of this is bringing the improbability of finding a double yolk egg down. It might be, instead of being 1 in 1,000, it might be 1 in 100 maybe, 1 in 200, something like that. Still doesn't really explain getting 12 in a row. That's still super, super improbable. So you start to wonder if there's human intervention going on here. Now, apparently in an egg farm, they actually check each egg under a candle to make sure that it does, in fact, contain a viable yolk that's a good egg to sell. If people do that, it is possible that they'll see the double yolk eggs. And what happens if someone there just puts them aside and maybe decides to put them all into one container? Now, I don't know these guys, but I think that might be the most likely explanation. The chances of it happening purely by chance, as I said, are in the billions, trillions, quadrillions, higher than that. So it seems to me like maybe these guys are having a bit of fun.